forwards of counter third.
Molly, you really ought to come up with me today.
No, I've told you I won't fly.
But it's so silly. You know how keen I am. But you might at least try it once.
I know I'm being difficult, but...
Well, perhaps you feel safer with an instructor. Then at least you find out what it's like.
Well, that's an idea, but really I'm not keen.
But I'm sure you will be keen. There's Eddie Fulford sitting at the next table. He's an instructor. Let's ask him. I say, Eddie.
Hello?
Can you spare a moment? You've met my wife, haven't you?
Why, of course. We met the other day in the swimming pool.
Well, at last she's going to have a short flight with you if you'll take her up.
I never said so.
Yes, you did.
There's nothing to worry about. Don't you drive a car?
Yes?
Well, I feel far safer flying than motoring.
Then you really think it's all right?
Why, of course it's all right. I've been flying for 16 years, and I'm sure you'll thoroughly enjoy it.
Well, I suppose I'll have to fly. You're happy now.
Rather, I'll say I am.
Well, let's go for flight now.
Well, if I've got to fly, it may as well be now.
Good, come on.
See where I failed.
I think your wife would enjoy it very much if she want to go up again.
Smile and talk to you now.
Is that earpiece all right? Yes.
Fit spot for it.
I think that'll be all right.
You're not going to be nervous, darling.
Mind your foot doesn't slip. Put your foot over there. That's right. Are you quite comfortable? On that. Door up. Put the door up. On that. Contact!
Why did you tell me this is thrilling?
Good heavens, haven't I been telling you so for the past 2 years?
Now I'm going to graduate for my A license.
You'll have to speak to Mr. Fulford about that.
Well, why not? Let me give you a lesson now.
Good, I'd love to.
Now, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going straight on with the lesson. I want you to particularly to notice in what I'm going to tell you that any change of direction in the air is achieved by presenting an inclined control surface to the airstream.
Yes, I see.
First of all, I'm going to teach you to fly straight and level. And to do this, you must thoroughly understand the uses of the control surfaces, the rudder, elevator, and ailerons. Now, these are the ailerons. There's one on each bottom wing. Would you mind getting to the pilot's seat and move the control column to the right?
Like that?
That's right. Causes this right aileron to come up and the left aileron to go down.
Yes.
And causes the machine to bank.
Yes. Why does it bank?
Because the airstream pushing against this inclined surface forces this wing down and makes the machine bank. Like that, you see?
Yes.
Is that clear? Now we come to the elevator, which is also operated by the control lever.
Do I move it in the same way?
No, in this case, you move the control column backwards or forwards. Just try it.
I've moved the control column forwards and the elevator goes down.
Yes.
Now what happens?
Well, you see, the airstream striking the inclined surface of the elevator forces the tail up and causes the nose to drop.
So that if I move the control column backward, the nose would go up.
Exactly. Clever girl. Now I'll show you the use of the rudder. This operates exactly the same manner as the rudder of a boat. As in the previous demonstrations, you must incline the surface of the rudder to the airstream in order to get the desired movement in the air.
I see.
But in this case, it is operated by a pressure of your foot upon the rudder bar.
Do I move anything else with my feet?
No, there are no brakes or clutches to worry about.
Oh, I see. It works in the same way as before, then. When I press with my right foot, the machine goes to the right.
That's the scheme. The nose swings to the right.
Oh, I see. It swings. It doesn't go.
Yes. Now we'll go to the pilot's seat, and I'll show you the throttle. Now this is the throttle lever. When you're taxiing, you accelerate by pushing it forward and using hard rudder when you want to turn. And when you're taking off, always be sure to open it fully and keep it there.
When I'm in the air, do I keep it open fully all the time?
No, you pull the throttle back until you're revving steady at 1800.
Then do I keep it at 1800?
Keep it at 1800 by holding your hand on the throttle. Now jump in the pilot's seat and I'll see if you've forgotten what I've taught you.
Do you mind holding this?
Yeah. Will you put your helmet on now? Now I want to impress on you the necessity of keeping those controls absolutely steady. They're very responsive to the slightest movement you make, so do keep them as still as possible, will you?
When I'm in the air, how will I know if the machine is level?
Well, a good guide are these struts. If you keep the struts square with the horizon, you know the machine will be level laterally. Don't forget that by a forward or backward movement of this control column, you can maintain the machine in level flight and the nose of the machine on the horizon.
Yes, I won't forget that.
Now we can connect the telephones. Now you're connected to me in the front seat. If you want to speak to me, will you speak clearly and distinctly into the mouthpiece here?
Yes, I understand. Can we go up now?
Well, are you quite happy?
Yes, perfectly, sir. I didn't know it was going to be so easy.
Splendid, let's go. Contact. Contact. The machine's all over the place. What are you doing?
What am I doing wrong?
Well, you've got left, right, run and right thing. Steady the controls.
What, Santa?
Test the machine. She's absolutely all right for your first solo flight.
Good.
I say it's rather wonderful going solo after a fortnight, Eddie.
I'm quite happy about her, and she's quite happy, aren't you?
Perfectly happy.
I do hope it's all right.
Of course it's all right. I'm going to leave you to do all the worrying, and I'm going to get in the plane. Contact.
Contact. away now.
He's all right for takeoff.
Oh, it's a good takeoff. Quite good.
I say, how was she on the last landing, Eddie?
Absolutely fine. Very good indeed. Nothing to worry about at all, old boy.
You know, I have been a bit worried. I
Oh,
hope she's all right.
Approach.
Nice and straight.
She got the throttle off, that's good.
Yes.
Gliding down very well. Got it well under control. Now she's
right.
flattening out. Excellent.
Easing back.
Now she's holding it off. That's good. Now ease that
Grand,
stick
she's
back.
coming
Come on.
down lovely.
That's a beauty, isn't it? A beautiful landing.
Lovely
I
three-pointer.
I told you.
Lovely three-pointer.
Well, am I a good pilot or aren't I?
Absolutely marvellous. Jolly good show.
Well, I suppose I ought to be a little more modest. I really owe it to Mr. Fulford.
It's been an absolute pleasure for me to help you in any way I could.
Now I want my own plane.
I thought there'd be a catch in it somewhere.
It's your own fault, you know. You wouldn't have me fly.